be? Carol, tell us.
It certainly is a big change. We're looking at things being much more settled today. It was so stormy, obviously, on Monday with Storm Floris. But today, well, we're starting off with blue skies across many parts of the country. This is one of our Weather Watchers' pictures taken a wee bit earlier in Rutland. And you can see the difference out towards the west. So in Belfast, Danny sent in this picture, you can see a bit more cloud around, but still some blue skies. That's how it's going to be today. We're looking at some sunny spells, lighter winds than of late, and then the sunshine turning hazy from the west as we go through the course of the day. And that's because we've got approaching weather fronts coming in from the Atlantic, but high pressure is keeping things fine and settled. Still breezy, but nowhere near as windy, but the wind picking up across the northwest later on. So we're starting off with that sunshine. There are some areas of fair weather cloud around, but the cloud building through Northern Ireland through the course of the day, and then later in western parts of Scotland, northwest England, Wales and the southwest. And we could even just see the odd splash of rain getting into the Outer Hebrides and western parts of Northern Ireland. These represent the strength of the wind gusts, so picking up across the northwest. And temperatures today, if you are in the sunshine, it will feel quite pleasant in the lighter winds. We're looking at temperatures ranging from 15 in the north to 24 in the south. Now, heading on through the evening and overnight period, we will hang on to some pleasant blue skies for a time in eastern areas, but the cloud will come across eventually. And then the Atlantic fronts come in and they're going to introduce some heavier rain and also gusty winds around that weather front. It will clear Northern Ireland. For you'll be looking at a few showers, and it won't get into the far southeast of England at this stage. With all of this going on, it is going to be a milder night than it was last night. So as we head on into tomorrow, again, we've got the weather front sinking south, but it's weakening all the time. But look at the isobars across the north and the west of Scotland. They're starting to squeeze, so that means it's going to turn windier here as we go through the day. A weather front crossing England and Wales will weaken all the time, and by the time it makes it down towards the south, it won't be much more than a band of cloud and the odd spot of rain. But behind it, for Wales, the Midlands, Northern England, Northern Ireland and Scotland, we're back into that cocktail of bright spells, sunshine and showers. But the wind, as I mentioned, picking up across the northwest. Temperatures 16 to 24 degrees. Heading on through the week, moving on into Friday. Well, Friday, it is going to be wet across the northwest of Scotland. Here we're looking at strong winds, especially with exposure not far off gale force, and then we'll have some rain arriving later. But for the rest of the country, it's going to be dry. There'll be some sunshine around, variable amounts of cloud, and temperatures 16 to about 25 degrees. So what happens after that? I've been talking about the weekend all morning. Well, it's looking very much like for many of us, it's going to be settled. It is going to get warmer. There'll be a fair bit of sunshine around. But across the north and the west, we could see some splashes of rain at times or some showers, and it will be that bit breezier here. So if you like your weather that bit warmer, it is coming.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you really, really sure? I'm teasing yes. Carol, because you've written a brilliant piece on the BBC News website this morning about the challenges of forecasting the weather when we all have such high expectations these days.
That's right, and you can find it on In Depth, and to find that, go on to bbc.co.uk/news, and you'll find all about that, how meteorology isn't an exact science and what we face, but compared to when I started weather forecasting many years ago, it's become much more accurate. And with the partnership between the BBC and the Met Office, well, we've got a wealth of expertise from both of these organisations.
And using technology to fine-tune it as well over the years.
Absolutely, and looking at AI and what that's going to bring in the future as well. So there's a lot in that article.
There's a lot hanging on this weekend, Carol, after that as well.
I never doubted you, just to say, Carol.
Thank you,
I wasn't questioning your forecast.
Thank you.
Speak to you a bit later.
I was. All right.